Let's do this. Sorry, just checking a few things first. Hey K-Town, TGM4 day, I have too much work. Oh no. Yeah, they're pulling a Starlight with this one. Fourth of the fourth. That's funny. Alright. Here we go. Alright, this is the usual. We should be able to manage. Ow. I saw the right gap was obscure, like, it had a thing in it, and then I decided, oh, the middle gap looks good, and then I didn't take that one and decided to go in the one in between where they're closing in instead, because... Great. Oh dear. I think everyone should look forward to Multiplex Energy. I'm going to ham with it. I'm extremely keen about all of the the linkage charts. It's quite special to have. Well, I think we had the same sort of reaction to episode G, where it's like, this is like modern charting. Like, there is a sort of flavor to it, which, you know, not that, I was gonna say, like, it didn't exist in the original charting. Like, the original charts are still, like, they go hard, but there's something different. I guess you can tell that there's, like, more, the Starlight flavor is sort of imbued in it, just by the nature of, like, having made Starlight charts, I guess. And this is especially cool because we've got so much of like OG ported into Starlights. It'll be really interesting to see it done the other way around, because rather than it being simplified patterns, it'll be like, well, amplified. And then of course we get bullet sections for, you know, all of the note only sections, so that's very cool. I'm very keen. Costly chain of events, yeah, that was tragic. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with hard now. It's just like piano where I tank 1 billion, but that's that's what I have the shield for. Maybe one day I'll actually like set aside some time to learn it, but for now this will have to do. Or maybe I'll just get a forge build that like completely cheeses it out. I think Sans mentioned cheesing it with like Soul Crash, and I was like, that sounds funny. Maybe. My only thing is that, like, Sans was like, ooh, so you can crash, like, 9 times, and I'm not sure if that was just because it wasn't counting. Like, if she wasn't counting the amount of the stat points, or if it's, like... Because I know you can store up extra stat points past the plus, right? Because even before the plus was implemented, stat points could be stored past SS, which means... if you can actually still store up extra points like that, I guess Soul Crash can be used an additional amount of times. Because it'd be tracked internally, I'd imagine. Which means, yeah, I guess you could store up, like, 9 Soul Crashes for that. That sounds fun. I mean, fun. That's a word, I guess. Not playing the game. But I guess that's always been the whole thing behind Crash, right? Why dodge the bullets when you can just crash them? Why hit the notes when you can just crash them? Ow. See, I try and hit what I expect to, like... Like, I play it as I expect it to happen. I see the notes, I try and tap them. Still get like 1 billion misses, though. That's okay. Okay, there we go. Second attempt. Pretty good. Probably just counted wrong, I see. Yeah, no, it's a very interesting module. It seems situational, but like, you know, the ability to just burst multiple times in a row is something that we, like, well, that many times in a row is something that we just haven't been able to do yet. Because, like, with Crash, you can recharge it, sure, which makes it extremely powerful. But, like, you know, the fact of the matter is sometimes you need to burst multiple times in one section. Even more than, like, those 3 auto bursts in one verse builds. If you're being really, you know, cheeky with it. Oh, maybe I could use it to double S plus input, finally. Because, I'm not good at that. I would need more tech, though. That's the thing. You'd want to build for HP and tech. Interesting thoughts. I feel like people are sleeping on Final Crash, but you can't die unless you get hit twice within 32 beats. It also eats wood damage for free. Actually, no, yesterday, I wasn't talking about this in the NOISZ, but I was talking with a few friends about it. And I was saying, I had a minor freak out, actually, because I went, hold on a minute. Here, you know, I'll bring up the text messages, because you can spot when I had the realization. What was I saying? Yeah, so my friend was like, "Oh, I was looking at their build, and I was like, wow, you got battery. That's so good." And then I went, oh yeah, that like new what's it called? New evolution is pretty cool, right? And I went, wait a minute. That evolution is pretty good. And I said, is it void protection? Can you check for me? And he goes and checks it. And that's insane. We have a void protection auto burst now. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah. No, I think people will realize. I don't know if anyone else in the NOISZ has talked about that utility, but just yesterday I realized that, and I was like, hold on, are people sleeping on this, or have they also had the same realization in their own heads and just not said it out loud? I don't know. Also, I didn't expect a double A. Okay, with A-Tech. Maybe if I go back to this with double S plus tech, I'll be able to upscore it a bit. We'll see. Hello, Dragon Sage. Welcome. So crashes have some of the auto crash feel where you can save up and repeatedly crash a section. True. That's very true. Yeah. It feels like it's also particularly, just like the old crash, used that way. It's sort of a double S plus style, or at least like a upscoring style, because, you know, once you use a few of the crashes, your HP is like way reduced. If you use it early in the song, it's not like you're going to be able to survive very well later, and then if you can use it right at the end, I guess, but by that point it's like, then it's just like, hey, actually, that's kind of neat. I guess one of the problems with not problems, but like the difficulties of like getting S's is like, ooh, like I have to get an S in verse, get a star in verse 3 or verse 4, right? And it's like, it's at the end of the song, so like that's, you know, a choke point. If you want to get there, you have to play the entire song again. But being able to use all these crashes during the final bit of the song will help alleviate that, I guess? Huh. There's applications, for sure. Emerald Soul Crash is for if you need to clear one hard section. Final Crash is useful if a song is bleeding you down with multiple dangerous sections where you don't get hit repeatedly. It's a bit like, what's it called? What else has that property? Just like not getting hit multiple times in a row. Oh, I guess it's kind of like V Sumery vibes, except, you know, not as dangerous until like the very, very end of your life bar, rather than, wait, I mean, that's the same with V Sumery, I guess. Well, anyway. Different types of utility, I suppose. Okay, so I realized that like doing the whole like right finger over on the left side of the screen, I'm still blocking too much of it, so I've just given up and decided I'll just use my left thumb. Because the other problem is like doing that and hitting the notes handheld is like I'm hitting the notes and then my right finger is like sliding around, or not really, but it's just not as stable as I'd like it to be, so I think it's just easier if I go left thumb and hit the notes with my right finger. So it means I'm blocking a little bit, but I think like Dai said, it's not much of the screen that you're blocking, so it's fine usually. Like, you should be able to just like just quickly peek under there every now and then and check. But if not, then like it's better than tanking all the reds and potentially voids that come out from the middle, I reckon. Transparent thumb, honestly. They wish you could have had the shrinking bullets in this game. Oh, that's what was different about it. I was like, something, it's not like quite right? Like it doesn't feel quite like the black hole for some reason. But of course that's what it is. Yeah, the shrinking, because that's why it feels that way. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Is it something that could potentially still happen in the future, similar to like how the glitch effect was re-added to... Oh, wait, was that re-added yet? To, Last Plus One? Or I suppose, you know, you have other priorities, but... Not completely impossible, but bullets that have individual properties are way more expensive. Oh, okay. No, that checks out. That checks out. Yeah, I guess one of the major things is always accounting for device load when it comes to, like, cool effects like that. Ooh, maybe I'll go check it out later. Alright. Okay, we have a few... Actually, I say a few runs. This stuff... Oh, wait. Do I not... I thought this start reached S, but maybe not on hard. Maybe only on normal? I swear yesterday when I was running... Okay, no, I must be thinking about the normal. Dang, okay. So I only do get double HP. Anyway, I was just saying, I get a lot of attempts at this because they've got the V-Coins, but I have like 1 billion power as well, as Joker does. But it doesn't really start like affecting me too badly until... Well, I'd say it gets kind of bad when special drops below AA. And also B-Tech is a bit yikes too, so really it's good to have these stats because it's AA special A tech and AA HP. Okay, it's all nice. But it's not the end of the world, so we've got a fair few shots at this. No, it's true. It's... I mean, I've seen it firsthand too. The amount of bugs that exist on certain devices, and it's like, well, why are you like this? Because you're a bad phone. How sad. Okay. Let's see if we can video game this. Okay. I must have not seen a void. This is the problem, I can't see. But that was really clean for a while. I think this is the strat because I can kind of wiggle up and down to check what's on my left. While just like always maintaining my sight on what's on my right. So I feel like this is probably the safest option. But any strat you employ here is always going to be a bit sus because our fingers aren't transparent. I think it's still a bit easier on hard, but they have pretty different characteristics. Oh. Near flawless quad hold there. I'm a bit confused about the behavior there, because okay, I want to be completely honest. I do a bit of releasing on my other fingers too, so I don't know if these holds have a bit of leniency where you can release for a short moment to like check and not get mined, and then as long as you like catch the well, you know, because this game has never allowed you to catch holds, but so either the error is, to be fair, it's 2 hold ticks, right? So if you let go, then it's gonna go error, but then it's gonna go okay straight on top of it. So then it's like you wouldn't see the error unless you were paying attention to the health bar. So it's either there's leniency built in, or I'm just like eating an error that you're not seeing. But I think it's better to eat that error than to eat mine, right? Yeah. Oh, actually, here's maybe this is mostly due to AMA question, but I guess while you're here, Ketona, I was wondering about the philosophy behind like making this not thumbsable. I mean, to be fair, it's only the holds in this chart, I imagine, that are not thumbsable, but I was just like surprised that it's cool, and maybe because people aren't ever going to see the overload, so I was like, let's just throw this in here anyway. But I was surprised because I thought only last plus one would sort of disobey that rule, because you're playing as 2 characters. Also, hello Bex, welcome. Immediate retry available. Yeah, this is a lot nicer now that the fix has been implemented. The mines are mean there, definitely. Not really like 4K gaming. That's true. That's true. A mini game. So is it like fine to expect people who are playing handheld to like use their other fingers because it's not thumbsable at that point? I do agree. Like it's not 4K gaming. Like it's quite like just put your fingers on the screen, right? Like, you can do that. Maybe it's close enough. I mean, if I can do it, then it's probably fine, right? Then I'm not a good person to reference as an average, but still. A lot of times I've died to the last bit of the quad holds. It's kind of funny, given the time and the death sound. Oh my gosh, it's great. I love how it syncs with the music, because you can just hear the mine sound with the music. It's very satisfying, dying in a song, which is not something I can say very much. If you had actual patterning, that's fair. Yeah, okay, right. It's because it gets to be a little quirky. I mean, I suppose if you're this deep, right? Like if you're in iteration 10 on hard, the game is going to expect a bit out of these players. You get a bit of spice in your charting. Yes, I don't know if you're watching, if it's erroring or not, but I'm definitely releasing. Oh, I'm just scared. I see some void. Oh, I see a void. Okay. We have half our health still. Oh, those slides are so mean, man. Ow. Oh, I haven't done that without bursting before. Okay. Good job, us. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, there's holds there. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be very difficult. I can already tell. Oh, I can. Oh! It's more frequent lasers because that's how it works in the original blank. I forgot that the lasers are closer together. Oh, that's going to be very, very difficult. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was really good though. I think before then I've only made it to... I've made it to the gates before and then died, so that was some nice progress. But gee, that jump scared me. Okay. Well, I'd better stay in the middle or slightly off to the side then. Just don't see it in that spot because that's where the laser spawns. It's a huge reason I don't think I'm going to attempt to flick title run this chart. Too much like health tanking. I'm looking at outside of Forge. Yeah, that's the work in progress right now. We've got another hour until TGM drops. So, yeah. Ooh, I guess while the game is downloading, that's when I can grab launch. I was trying to figure out where I grab launch in between all this, but I guess the game does need to download. The Void Octagons at the end of the song, are they just for decoration? Well, make sure you don't die to them, yeah? Yeah, I'm very happy with that progress. Okie dokes. And it looks like our health is in like a good enough spot. I don't know how brutal the notes at the end of the song are going to be, but like we seem to have a good amount of health. I don't know where my shield gone. Had gone. Because I noticed I didn't have any. But I must have just like taken that much damage from like the holds and stuff. The hold slides. Well, now that I know that they're there, I just need to make sure that I begin the hold. Okay. Yeah, they're fantastic. That's a lot better than I was doing yesterday. Oh, I guess I figured out a route for that. That's nice. Oh, rip. My poor shield. Was it more to the... Oh. I'm geeking out so hard when I saw the octagons at the end. To be fair, I was freaking out during the entire like side read of the song. I was like, hey, it's that thing, and I couldn't verbalize any of it. But yeah, it's so exciting to see the way that we implemented here. I think it's really clever using like the the zone that was already used for for all time. Okay, on health as long as you don't throw on the beef game, that's fair. Oh, more left. Okay, that means I didn't read it properly at all, because I said it was more right. Well, that's very much a "oh, I deserve to die" moment. I appreciate the spacing though, because, well, I was gonna say maybe they're tighter on overload, because they probably are. But I appreciate that on hard they're quite reasonable gaps. Since they're not on like a grid the same way as the original version, which makes it easier to gauge like where you need to be. Ow. Oh, let's avoid that. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I almost hit all of them for once. Okay, that was better. I saw that almost recovered my crash. Okay. Ow. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Oh jeez, it's so fast. Which is the point, but... Oh! Okay, that didn't look right. Is this like a one in, like, what? No. Oh. What? Hello, good eye. Uh-oh. Is it dodgeable? Wait, where? Which way do you go? Oh, I'm so confused. What happened? Looking forward to when someone finally gains access to Overload. I feel like currently, well, to be fair, there is a possibility that like Quark could get there as well.
Oh, I was gonna grab it.
Oh, thank you. I'll have the rest.
Because I'm washing the dishes.
Thank you. What was I gonna say? Yeah, maybe now that more people have access to Forge, it'll be visible, but I mean, again, before Forge 2.0, there was like one feeder clear, which means one possibility of a person even accessing that chart in the first place, which is why I'm so kind of skeptical that we'll ever see the end. It's kind of vandalized AI situation, but it's at home, unlike vandalized AI, so maybe, you know, people will throw their heads at it enough and actually get it. But I don't know. It's like, how are people meant to see that chart? I think it's because even with the PD unlock, you can get Vita overload now. Like I could probably go and unlock Vita. I don't know what the counter is, but I have the coins and the void crowns to spend. Well, to be fair, it's like one void crown each. But um, like yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if people will get around to iteration 10 overload. But yeah, what was I saying? I was saying iteration 9 overload. At least I could probably unlock it if I just like threw my head at it enough times. I'll get the pity unlock. Oh, pardon me. Let's see here. I think in their starlight form they have some similarity to the rebirth gaps, but are easier to pass. Okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Because they're not that angled, like in Rebirth. Because they're evil. You need Dennis. Yowzies. The scenario? Ixie. Oh, no, screw you, honestly. Go top, go around, move left, right when it gets smooth. Oh, let me have a look. Hold on. Let me look back at the VOD because I need to actually see this for myself. Let me check. Because I took my gaps like I meant to. It's a thing. Top, around, left, right when it gets smooth. Okay, let me see. Hold on, we'll just like quickly jump over here. There you go, you guys can see. Okay. No, okay. So that's fine, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, you have to do the vertical. Wait. I guess you could go up here and take this gap. I guess. That's so mean. That's so mean. I mean, I get it, but what? Okay, so how would you read that entire? Let me just think, because if I see this again, I need to be able to recognize it, right? So what is this? How am I meant to know that I go up here instead of here? Like the room. Everybody be streaming. I'm fed up with this world. I don't know, man. Well, I mean, I'm glad to know that it's it's possible, but that's the thing. Let me have a look. But always possible, get very sweaty. That makes sense. Time when it looks impossible to dodge the upper part, of course. Blank PD unlock is like one play. I guess we'll see. Even if it's like 3 play, I think 3 plays would be reasonable. Like, get people to at least try the char for a bit, but like asking for a lot of feed overload clears is pretty brutal. Yeah, feed overload PD unlock probably. I wonder if I'm thinking about the possibility of even clearing it for myself, but I don't know, man. I still haven't cleared even a 13, and I don't know if I ever will. Which is fine, but I like trying to push, just like, whatever stupid things I can. Freaky, definitely. Yeah, the force gaps, yeah, Vex, honestly real. Keeping buzz for this, that's fair. If you're not Joker, though. Hold on, this is really mean if you're not Joker. What if you're playing as, like, a Subaru or something? It's like, ooh, I'm gonna... I mean, I suppose this is the one place you burst, then. Because the rest of the chart's probably fine. Okay. Double A special is definitely... Hold on, so where... I guess I burst here... I don't need to, though. I could probably just study this now, right? Let's actually study this. Because I can do the first few notes, I just don't have the latter half ready. Is it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 or something? Oh, hold on. So the notes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. And the slashes are... Are they 4, 3, 2? Do they go opposite way? Oh, not quite. Wait. Oh. They're on the... Okay. There's 5 spaces for them. They're not directly above the lanes. Okay, but they go back and then back and forth as well. Okay, I can do that, probably. So then I'll keep the bust for this then. Good to know. Don't even have a 13.5 unlock, do I? I have DSAF, but that's only because I was going for full recursion, because I'm a nerd. Yeah. I don't have a last plus one, though. I don't know if I'll grind that one. And then what's the other one right now? Is there another one? Oh, of course, Feeder. And then I'll unlock Feeder through Pity. Yes, Last Wish, Insomnia, not Reverse. Was... wait, 11s. Oh, it's Lure. Yeah, double Genbu situation. Oh, for Overload. Oh, for Overload. Uh... Oh, yeah, well. Oh, does Reverse just not appear in... Oh, anything beyond, what do you call? Beyond chapter -1. Chapter, yeah, what do you call? Anyway, it was stated that, like, beyond... Oh, True Heroes 5 and -1 is not going to be implemented, which made sense for the verse stages, but then the only chapter 6 stage that would apply anyway is, because having last plus one is special, would be Reverse, and then Reverse is not being added because it's too mean. Yeah, Voids without retry chances is too brutal. Well, to be fair, I guess DSAF exists, but... Oh, yeah, true. It kills you at the end. Don't forget the part where he kills you. Well, I mean, it's nice to have an excuse to not have Reverse in the pool. Insomnia and Last Wish, then, yeah. Well. Once upon a time, I did get there. And then I bug unlocked it by playing... No. Yes, I I unlocked it in story only, I think it was. Yeah. By playing it in Forge. It was a funny moment for me. Not that it was possible by any means, but... Yeah, never getting past that real. I wouldn't know, Daddy. They all look deadly to me. Alright, let's go ahead and jump back in for these attempts, because we're getting there, and I'd like to get this before TGM4 if we're on a good pace like this, you know? Let's do it. One of these days I'm gonna avoid doing the little dance at the top here. It won't stop me though. Ow! Okay, but I can do the holds perfectly. Apparently. Ah, I saw some voids. Okay, that's not as bad as to my health bar as I thought it was, actually. But if I hadn't gotten hit by so many mines at the beginning, it would have been a lot better. Oh, I hit all of them! Hey! Oh, missed the thingy. Whoops. Okay, that was fine. Oh, okay. Almost hit a mine now. Hey! Rude. Oh. I must have misread it again. No! I keep just assuming it's going over. But even if it's not. Let's see. Because you're good at the game. Real. We can more consistent with not getting voided. That's also a valid point. Going to work in forward, trying to remove the part where you have to get to the end. That makes sense too, yeah. What's the build? Oh, it's Overcharger and 2 living armors plus a mirror ball. So I've actually got 4 living armors, I guess, active. I can swap out any of them with security boost, whatever it's called. But I think with my current HP situation, it's actually okay. Like the shields and the stats are a better investment, especially because of mirror ball. Let's see. Fake how lucky does it blank exactly. Yeah, the notes must be distracting me more than I expected. They're doing their job, I suppose. You can drop some of them with a gap, it's hard to remember. That's a good point. I also kind of need to like train my brain a bit on like how I want to remember these gaps. Like again, in blank it's easier because you can remember them just by steps, like 1 to the left, 2 to the right. So maybe I should be trying to think about them relative to each other. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be trying to think of exact positions. Maybe like far left, left, center, far right, right. Like just have like 5 specifications in my head. Well, now that I've thought about it that way, I think it's going to be a lot easier. Maybe. I could still mess it up. But I should, like, I need a way to categorize them, I suppose, so that when I look at them, I go, hey, this is in this spot. Yeah, very good build. I got this, like, the first run after having done, like, I got through iteration 10 normal, and then I was like, let's rebuild for hard, and then I think I got this immediately. So I got really, really lucky. Yeah, 4 living armor goes so hard. That's why I'm able to like have a decent amount of HP here. SHP in a single bulletproof vest? Oh, golly. 1700 V points is pretty nutty though. Which lane to go in, like middle of a lane or on a line? Yeah, exactly. I figured maybe comparing them to lanes, but then I think I'd get a bit distracted trying to be like which lane exactly it is, so just like a general specification should be enough, I think. I mean, to be fair, I'm being like, oh, let's use 5 lanes instead of 4. But I think the specificity probably helps a bit, right? Oh, I should just number them in my head too, instead of thinking like far left, left, right. Like if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like I know where that is relatively on my screen. Like, come on, I can. Or even maybe I should 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's see. Let's see how I feel when I get there. Autonomously hit the notes there. I think that's the idea. Like eventually you just like zone them out. Like you're just doing them in the background, similar to like a lot of the other patterns in this game where they ask you to do both at once. Tangentially related to the glow from pressing your nose, ever so slightly misaligned from the white lines. Is it? Oh. Oh. Double A special and Blast Protector. Blast Protector goes so hard on the song when you're sight reading it. Block out ones that let me just go to the left, right side. I keep assuming that it's like that though, and then maybe like I'm wrong or something. Well, let's see. Very least you want to mostly brain on the gaps, and then it's just kind of what haven't happened. Yeah, very true. Very true. Oops, oh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oops. No, back into the power. Yeah, not too bad. Oh wow, wow, that's near the bottom. Why does it keep giving me this? It's fine because I'm crashing now, but it's so mean. Oh dear, I didn't. Oh, I was spooked. I was spooked. Oh, is the music low? Hold on. No, I don't. No one has said this yet. I appreciate you letting me know. Let me see what I can do. Actually, since no one is like in voice chat or anything, I can probably just like boost my desktop audio output. Let me try doing that. And let me know if this like blasts your ears. I apologize if it does. left finger and hit everything with right. Yeah, no, I've been doing that. Left thumb. Do the thing with right. RNG set when... Maybe. It could be that, huh? I think it's the exact same pattern. It seems to be. So, yeah. Potentially. Oh, I was doing so well too. Nice. Ouch, I was trying to take the inner gap and then I swung too far out. How's the music now? As well. Ow. Audio is good? Okay, cool. Oh, for the beeps? Actually, yeah, that's a smart idea, thinking about that. Oops, this is really nice. Okay, that's definitely not set then. Wow, that's very good. Oh, glad I got the recharge before that. I think this one might be set. But not the others. Center. Oh, where did my music go? That's a bit awkward. I guess I'm playing blank for real now. Oh, hi. That was a little too on theme. Okay, I haven't lost my AA special privileges yet. Oh, this is so scary. Ah, ooh, I should have gone up a bit more. Aye. 2 hot ticks or 2 mines of HP. Yeah, right. No, surely it's not just luck, right? Oh, I'm scared of losing my AA special privileges. I think my attack has already gone down. It feels like. But middle and left works there. Yeah, I'm wondering if middle, if left or right will be more comfortable, because I think in OG, I like to stick on right, but I don't know if it's going to be different here. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Okay. Oh. Nice. Ow. That one I could have just dived to the right, right? Then come back. I'm not sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I love how it imitates the move. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I love that. That's really satisfying. Alright. Yeah, that whiteout part, I got really lucky because there wasn't much stuff on that, like, just to the right lane. That was very, very fortunate. Ah, I didn't lose my AA special privileges. Thank goodness. And I actually still had a few more runs. I think I had 2 more continues on it, and then it would have taken that away. Ooh, and with the B tech, I still managed to be okay with the mines. That bit, the early bit before the beeps, where they're like constantly shooting, they're aiming and shooting voids at you is pretty scary, because like I still don't 100% have where those slides are in my head, so I still get hit by a fair few of those, but this is good enough, I suppose. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's see here. Even if you start burning too many stats, it's worth using the continues towards unlocking it, I think. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me too. Exactly. I would definitely still continue to, but I'd be spooked the whole time. Free practice, exactly. Intro Void Simulator. Real. Feed overload. Living armor. That's true. Living armor. How much HP did I have by the end of that? Like a lot, right? Like over half. Was it still like 2/3? It was pretty crazy. I thought I'd lost like way more, especially with like all the notes that I missed before whiteout, like with the slides and stuff. But no, it's so much shield. Yippee! Oh hi Shoki. Hello AOD. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we did unlock it before TGM4. Heck yeah! Look at us. We can game. Hey. Guys, how many deaths do you think we need at Feeder Overload for it to like give us the PD unlock? Ah, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I have these 3 diffs now. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! My hard collection is complete again. Let me throw myself at it. I don't... It was buffed, but I don't remember if the intro is buffed. If there's like... I think there's holds on the side or something like that. But I don't remember if the intro has that. Yippee! Me and my 1 Void Crown being used. Yippee! Oh, my tech doesn't even get upgraded anymore. Most things about it are pretty similar to before. Okay, I see. I see. I don't remember this part. Scary. Oh, hey, I got past the intro. Ah, I can't get past those mines though. That's a lot of mines. Ow. Ow, my face. I got past the intro, guys. Woohoo! I don't know if I've ever done that before. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Yippee. Okay, that was just bad. That was bad positioning. Let's try that again. Wait, and this is with B tech as well. If I had better tech, I'd probably catch more of these holds. Hold ticks. Wait, I swear there's a gap there. Am I crazy? Okay, what? What did I do? That's my one okay run, and wait, what am I doing? Is it because I swear I'm moving, right? Do you see my character move? What happened? What happened? Am I moving too late? Maybe I was moving too late. Okay, here, there's a gap, right? Oh, that's so scary. I can't believe the outro is full of just that pattern. Yeah, okay, I'm just moving too late, that's what it is. And that's also too tight. I could probably go to like the middle or something, right? Oh, I don't want to though. It's just scary. Maybe you're actually not meant to wait for them to open. Maybe you go through the gap where they're closing in on you. That's just like so counterintuitive, but I reckon it's because they come at you so much faster because their sets of 4 instead of 3. Is that what it is? I'm trying to figure it out because when they have the sets of 4, is the 4th set plastered on the front or the back? I thought it might be the back, but now that I'm dying to this so much, it feels like it might be on the front. And that's like they're reaching me faster, which is why my judgment is off. Either that or it's just because I'm so busy getting freaked out by the void laser down the middle that I just don't read it correctly. No, going up the top also seems like a death wish. I think going off the side is... I don't know. It's too spooky for me. Okay, in the mid. So tight. It's so hard to get the gap. It's so hard to get the gap. Over here? Oh! I shouldn't have said anything. Being over there is also horrible though, because like my left thumb is stretching over there. Okay. I'm not throwing, I swear. I actually don't understand how I'm not getting the gap now. It's so cool. Okay, I'm sitting right there. You know, I'm just gonna burst right off the bat. This is not okay. It's probably also part of the reason I'm not able to take the gaps correctly. I'm too busy making my hands do things that they shouldn't. I probably have really low tech at this point too, though, so like, it's kind of like... Wait, what killed me there? Oh, I see, so, okay, yeah, well. Okay. Wow, we burned through that power so quickly. Ouch. Ouch. My poor existence. Pretty freaky input even on tile. I mean, watching Yoshi 2's video is such an experience. It's like, what? How are you doing that? That's ridiculous. Is anyone keeping track of how many runs I'm doing? Maybe we can find out together. Wait, hold on. You could keep going. Okay, if you were really desperate to unlock it and like making the most out of your void crown and your two, what's it called? Your 2 coins, you could just like keep throwing the F stats into the bin, right? Like throwing the star. I mean, poor Joker, but also like it's a simulation. It's fine. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. But I guess if you really wanted to unlock it, you could just like continue to burn. I imagine not, right? Just a pity counter? While we're here, I was thinking about how I might be able to build for this 13, because it's the only one I can build for. I think Last Wish is a little too out of reach. But this one here, I'm thinking maybe you could get Opening Act. You can get maybe Security would be a good idea. What else could you use to build for it? I had an idea in my head. The battery. The battery would be really good. Maybe the bullet one? Yes, this is verse 1. So Opening Act is fair game. You could get Final Crash for Void Protection, which would be insane on this chart. Yeah, so I guess it would look like your evolution would be Final Crash. You would get... And the best part is you only need to play normal difficulty to get enough power for this, because Joker is insane. Yeah, Final Crash, Opening Act, Reinforced Battery. So that's 3 of the modules. What else would you want? Security, I was thinking maybe. So maybe that's like a 4th one. 4th module, and then 1 more module allowed. What else would work really well here? Because I might try and build for it, because then maybe I can actually clear a 15. Clear a 13. Because that's my whole shtick. It's like, against all odds, we will beat the game using the tools that it's giving me, right? Like, most of my 12.5 clears are not because I mean, I got good at the game, that's true, but also, like, it's extremely cheesy. Like, I cheesed a lot of stuff to be able to do that, but it's what the game's giving me, right? So if I'm going to be able to clear 113, that would be a pretty big achievement. And I think this is probably the most reasonable one because it's the most cheesable, given, like, Opening Act is just, like, already, that by itself is huge, right? Let's see here. Can't keep paying 25 power when you get to 0 power? Yeah, that's right. Stops at 1. Quite slow, okay. I was wondering if it would change by difficulty, but also fair if it doesn't. Free 13.5 exactly. Low 25. If you turn a dummy plug, throwing 800 powder is like 35 times per 1 crown and 2 coins. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe like on the lower difficulties is a bit more expensive to reattempt, I guess. So I'm curious if Overload is higher as a result. Yeah, Final Crash Reinforced Battery is such like an insane combo. You don't get to bring in a heart either, do you? Oh, for this, yeah. Oops. If you use Catalyst, does your heart stay as is or does it revert back to heart? It changes back. So, the reason you need to be level 50 is because it'll revert back to level 44 for feeder. So, it's jumping you to like as if you're in the run. Which is why if you're at level 44, it won't let you back in, because there's no reverting happening, it's just, like, yeah. It won't let you unless you clear feeder. Cheese? Yes, exactly, Shiki. No, so no heart evo for both feeder and iteration 10, because iteration 10 is where you get to select your evolution if you have hollowed, not at iteration 9. It's pretty brutal. Thanks, Dragon Sage. I will do. I should probably open Steam now just so that it's like ready to refresh the page and install it as soon as it's time. Let me just get it open. 1 sec, friends. Actually, yeah, now that I am done with the hard clear, I suppose I can build for reverse now. Because I think this build is like good for that purpose. And honestly, it's a very good survival build in general, but it's not going to do anything new, I guess, is my thing. Oh, actually, no, this is my funny one. Soul Crash. I think this would actually be better if I rebuilt it with, what's it called? Oh, actually, I'm not sure. Good survival build, but like it doesn't get AA special or A tech on these highest charts, which is what I'd be building a survival build for. Does armor prevent death to FHP? Yes, I believe. I believe I've had that before. Yes. You know what? While this is still... Oh, no, it might be patched. Hold on. Let me check. Okay, so we're at... wait, was it plus? Double S, S, double A, B, C, D, F. Well, that was 2 notes, so actually it's kind of hard to tell. There was a bug earlier where... Let me check. I mean, there was a patch that was this morning or something, so it's probably fixed, right? Okay, yeah, it's fixed. The HP wasn't reverting. Okay, let me try and... What other chart has a long opening? Oh! I know, Conflict. Conflict, where are you? Hello? Where are we? Nope. This one. Okay. Double S, S, double A, B, C, D, F. Okay, so we're on FHP now, yeah. Ta-da! So, it can help you a little bit. So, if you really wanted to, you could build like a really unsafe build with, for example, Lunatic Heart, and I reckon you could get some, like, still technically have some HP to, oh, whoops, sorry, I wasn't displaying the screen. Ah! Because Steam opened on top of my window, and what it does is, wait, no, was it still capturing? Whoa, hold on, that doesn't usually happen. Usually if there's a window on top of my game capture window, it doesn't, like, run. Oh. Wait, did you guys see that? I wasn't paying attention to the stream, so I'm not sure. Well, let me know if you didn't see that. Or if you did, I guess. That would be useful. Thanks. Okay, fantastic. Anyway, yeah, this build is nice, but, like, it doesn't do enough, I reckon. Well, I'd be able to do this with, like, more crashes now, I guess, actually. If I wanted to upscore, then I could use the style. Yeah. But I think it's time for this one to be rebuilt for Reverse, so... yeah, we'll do that instead. Oh, that's right, I was thinking this would probably work better with, Ruby Core, I believe it is. Because then it would be... it's A usually, right? So it'd be AA HP, AA Special, A Tech. Which is, you know, all of the... what's it called? Milestones that you need to hit with these, right? You need AA Special for the thingy, you need A Tech to reduce the error windows. You get the attack too, I guess, if you care about that. And you get more power so that Overcharger could put in 2 more stats, which I think would put into HP and Tech. So you'd have SHP and AA Tech. And really the HP is what matters there. But, like, I think it's worth rebuilding. Very good build though. I'm happy I got to play with that. Alright. Does anyone have any last requests before I go? I'll probably grab my lunch and then TGM4 will drop. Which is very exciting. Any last wish? If I'm a Tetris beginner, Rusty 45-second 40 line, that's not beginner, that's like at least intermediate, I reckon. It means you know how to upstack fairly confidently. Yes, I think TGM4 is looking to be fairly accessible. Like, it seems like they're giving more of an entryway to beginners than like, you know, the other TGM games. Well, you can always have a watch and see what it looks like, right? You don't have to buy it immediately. I mean, KJ can buy it immediately, but you don't have to, right? Maybe have a look and see first, because the limited gameplay we have so far isn't, like, super clear, I guess so? Yeah, I think normal mode looks like TGM1, and TGM1 I'd say is a pretty accessible game if you're able to, like, if you're doing, like, 45-second 40 line, like, you can upstack fairly well, then I think TGM1 is accessible enough, which means that at least normal mode is accessible. Marathon is there, I guess, if you care about Marathon. Marathon is a bit of a weird inclusion. I think it's a TTC thing, but it's like, you don't really need this game for Marathon. You can play that anywhere else. But yeah, normal mode at least would be a fun thing to grind away at, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, I think Asuka's meant to be like a bridge towards Master, because of like the rewind and stuff. It's an interesting concept though, like a time attack for level, for highest level you can reach, rather than it being like reach the end level by X time. It's what level can you reach in X time, if that makes sense. They kind of like flipped it around. Goodbye, Joker Forge. We'll see you again in 1 hour. It's always time attack, that's true, but like I think it's more around like the accessibility of the gimmicks in that mode will be bound to... oh no, actually TGM has always had Toricons, now that I think about it. I guess it's just like a constantly running Toricon, right? Like, you don't get to see the later gimmicks, well, if there are gimmicks at least. You don't get to see the later ones if, you don't get there in time. But actually, that is just TGM. You don't get to see the later stages in TGM unless you get there on time as well. Started playing Tetris way back because the Spelunky community did a speedrun challenge for a bunch of people to try learning 100 lines for a month, so I maybe played Spins of Jaistress. Hey, that's pretty neat though. Wow. It's cool to see like how other communities sort of like fall into... not fall into... that was a weird way to say it. Cross-community interaction, I guess. It's like, hey, these people from this community are now playing or interacting with this players this community because they decided to do a thing like an event. That's cool. That makes me happy. Now if more people would play Puyo. Smile. Yeah, the rewinds. No, that makes sense, exactly. Because it was like, wait, how could you implement the rewinds in a way that is fair? So I think it's smart, actually. Like, that's really... I would not have thought of that. myself as a viable, like, hey, a mode with rewinds, that's not just like a practice mode, right? Oh, it's a time attack, so like rewinding just costs time. Smart. A particular big Tetris nerd. Oh, Kirby, heck yeah. I see. TGM4 normal has Toricons. I imagine if it's like TGM1, because again, it looks like it's very basic. It might just be like, well, I was going to say grade requirement, but like, there also seems to be some emphasis on don't expect the original grading system back. At least within the modes. So if that's the case, like in the original TGM, there were time requirements. Not Toricons, but like, you can't get GM unless you hit certain time requirements at certain levels, so maybe there'll be something like that as well. There's at least like medals or something, so... or titles or something along those lines, so maybe you can't get the title for it unless you hit the time requirements. But I don't know if they would Toricon you, because it's a bit mean for like, that game mode, I guess. Like for something that's meant to be sort of beginner friendly. Sort of. I'm sure you could tell Kirby that, and Kirby would just be like, yeah, true. Real. Is this the part where I just like refresh the store page aggressively? Coming soon! Okay, yeah, it doesn't have like the time left anymore. But it is also 1:29 on my clock, so... TGM3 520 con isn't too bad, so I'm not worried about it other than Rust at least. That's true, actually. Yeah, 7 minutes is quite reasonable. Refreshing aggressively. Maybe I should also open up like Miharu's Twitter or something. Huh, interesting. So Steam doesn't freeze the capture, but every other like application that I've put on top does. I wonder why. Steam is special. I'm not sure what Asuka's starting time is, actually. Okay, it ticked over to 1:30. Let me check out Miharu's thing. Ah, 7 minutes. Okay, well done. There we go. Miharu hasn't tweeted yet. Let's open TGM series Twitter as well. Not even. Maybe he'll tweet when it's dropped. Because he is an aggressive tweeter, so I bet he'll be tweeting it when it comes out. Oh, we'll send you an email when it releases. I guess I should have my emails open too. But I don't know if it'll be delayed or not. They're in spin and finish. Wow, Jiro is such a legendary player. That's insane. Like doing DSAF. Caved. Without. Wow. Wow. Well done. What an incredible guy. That takes so much determination. I like how we have, hey Ferox. Okay, I guess I should refresh then. Add to cart. Oh, 51 AUD. I get it though. That's the way it goes. Continue shopping. No, not continue shopping. What am I doing? I zoned out. Continue payment, please. Continue. No launch sale. No, Mahara wants all of your money. Thanks, Ferox, for letting me know. Appreciate it. Install. It's downloading. Yippee! Better change the stream then. Oh, that was really quick. I was expecting to at least like grab my food before that. I guess I'll open the game first and give it a shot, and then I'll grab my lunch then. I suppose. If I must. What are you doing here? It's past your bedtime, so real. Alright friends, well, we have the game now, so what I'm gonna do is, thanks for joining me for Starlight, for the Iteration 10 hard clear. That was exciting. I'm really happy I managed to get that in the end. Maybe I'll stream my Forge runs to get, like, the reverse, what's it called? Reverse build. We'll see about it. I might do it on the stream. That sounds like a fun, like, little chill time, I call it, but yeah. Yeah, that should be good. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm going to now switch over to TGM, so if you would like to hang out, make sure you stay on the stream. I'm just going to stop streaming, restart streaming to separate the VOD, and also just to like reconfigure the audio, because when I'm streaming from my phone, I have to like have it set up differently. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. But for anyone who was here just for this, thank you as always for hanging out, and as always, hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Love you guys, and I'll see you all next time. But again, stick around, I'll be like 1 minute.